Hello, good day, sports fans, and welcome to Sports Clinic on Naija Live TV. My name is APPAH, and let's start from women football, where the WAFCON is getting hotter and even more interesting for the Super Falcons that will be playing today. But before that, let's talk about results of matches that were played yesterday. And for Bafana of South Africa, that's for the boys, the Banyana. Those are the ladies, the girls. So we're talking about women football. So we're talking about the Bayanas of South Africa. They've advanced to the quarterfinals of the WAFCON. They did it. It wasn't really exciting, but what really matters most was the 3 points, defeating their opponent by 1-0 there. Yeah, a good one for them, getting it against the Burkina Faso. But the other match saw Ivory Coast winning their match 2 by 2-1 there against Tanzania. And you want to talk about football, and come on, you really want to mention Tanzania. But the quarterfinals will be very exciting because for the Bayana of South Africa, they will be taking on the Moroccan side. So a very juicy one that initially the group stage you felt like South Africa would top the group, but surprising result. But today matches would see the Super Falcons, the defending champions, the most prestigious. In fact, when you talk about women football in Africa, they are the best. They are the Real Madrid, just like the way Real Madrid will do it in the Champions League. But you talk about the WAFCON, it is the Super Falcons, but they didn't start very well. Yeah, they didn't start very well, and they have to win by at least 3 goals against Egypt today. We're taking on Egypt, and the other match would see Malawi take on Zambia. Malawi topping the group there on 6 points, followed closely by Zambia on 3 points, a better goal difference than the Super Falcons, who have 3 points too. But for the Super Falcons, they have their destiny in their own hands, because if they can score so many goals against the Egyptians, then they are very sure that they can make it to the quarterfinals. And if they are making it to the quarterfinals, they might most likely meet Cameroon. But let's leave that and let's talk about transfers. And let's start with Chelsea. For Chelsea, they've come out to deny reports that they are not going for Diego Costa. Yes, they're not going for Costa of FC Porto. Yeah, the Porto goalkeeper and the Portuguese goalkeeper. They said they are not going for him. And FC Porto too have come out to say that he will stay. But goalkeeping department rather is one area that Chelsea needs to sort out this summer, because right now, Jorgensen would be leaving. Yeah, Jorgensen will be leaving on loan to Strasbourg. He's on the pipeline. And for Sanchez, he has not really been consistent. On his day, you'd call him one of the best goalkeepers in the world. But when it's not his day, in fact, you don't really fancy watching him. But let's see how things pan out. Still a lot to go. You see how sometimes clubs come out to say that we're not selling this player. And come the end of the summer, you see him moving. And let's leave that and let's talk about Arsenal. Yeah, Arsenal and Bruno Guimaraes, it will happen. I've always mentioned here that it's just a matter of time that deal will happen. I envy Arsenal. Yeah, I envy Arsenal right now, because you look at their midfield, you have Declan Rice, one of the best midfielders in the world right now. You have Martin Zubimendi doing very well. You have Mikel Merino, a very good midfielder. You have Martin Odegaard doing very well. Not forgetting Norgard there. Also, Kelly can also do a good job in midfield. It's a midfielder that has been converted to play fullback. So they are well stocked in midfield. And for Bruno Guimaraes, massive signing for them. It's not one of those signings that will come in and you say, give him time. It's not those kind of signings. This is a player that as he's coming in, you're expecting an instant impact. So it's not those 19-year-olds or 20-year-old signings that you might want to say, and give him chance. Let's see, give him 2 seasons, 3 seasons. He will hit the ground running. He's used to the English Premier League and very physical. And you know Mikel Arteta, he likes being physical. Yeah, I think he likes a couple of physical players. Look at his midfield. They are more of, some people would say Ugwaja midfielders, but that's on the lighter note. But before we go, let's talk about Manchester United and Joshua Zirkzee, because there's a development around it. And for the whole summer, there have been rumors, there have been reports that he might move. But so far, nothing is happening. And with the way things are going, it's safe. Come next season, it will be a Manchester United player. Juventus were very interested in him. Let's not forget, he played in Italy with Bologna, did very well, and moved to Manchester United. And there was a safe return to Juventus was on the cards. But Juventus went on to the other option, that is Kolo Muani, and they've signed Kolo Muani, so there's no way they would also sign Joshua Zirkzee. Zirkzee, first season at Manchester United, wasn't what fans expected. And sometimes you want to ask, is he really a striker, or is he more like a supporting striker? Yes, you might want to ask, because first season, going by his first season, that was nothing to write home about. But let's see, next season, it would be better. But before we go, please do well to like, share, and subscribe. And if you want to do business, our doors are always open to promoting your brand. My name remains APPAH. Enjoy the rest of your day.